All right, everybody, happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan Stout with you on Sunday, as I always am, from about 9 to 10 o'clock, playing your regional artists doing their own original material right here in northeastern Pennsylvania, hanging out with Lobo, my partner on the show, and my producer on the show. How are you?
I'm good. I had a great night last night, let me tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Pretty Reckless. I saw him down in Philly. I told you about that. Remember I mentioned them?
I
saw them
right.
live.
You said last week you were going. That's
Yep.
good time.
Oh, my gosh. They were fantastic.
Where were they at?
The TLA?
Oh, yeah. I've been to the TLA.
Yeah, okay.
That's a cool room.
Yeah, it was really neat. It was amazing. I love rock music, so they were fantastic, especially female-fronted. Taylor Momsen was great.
Terrific.
It was awesome.
How did you discover them?
Actually, there is a movie. I don't think I could say the name on here, and it's the superhero Kick Blank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can say the name. However, they had the ending track on the movie, You Make Me Want to Die.
Like the rolling credits thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that song is in there, and I started listening to it, and then I listened to their album, which was out at the time, called The Pretty Reckless, and they just released their brand new album a couple months ago, and it's been about number 1 or 2 on the charts.
That's interesting that you would discover, that's why bands like to be in soundtracks.
Mm-hmm, yeah, no.
Made a fan out of you. You went down to Philly and saw them because their music was playing as the credits were rolling in a movie.
Yeah, and their sophomore album was absolutely fantastic, which sometimes isn't the case with bands. You know, their first album's usually really good, and you were hit or miss with their second album.
Yeah,
so
sure.
they were really good. They really developed their second album.
Well, the theory behind that, and I think I heard David Lee Roth say this years ago, believe it or not, talking about Van Halen, because the first Van Halen album was just incredible, and then the second one was okay, but not as good. And he said, well, yeah, you had your whole life to write your first record.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, a year later, the label wants another one.
Exactly. That's what happens. So it can go one way or the other for their second one. So their second album was even better than their first album.
Right,
so it was awesome.
Right. So I'm glad you had a good time. Let's get this show rolling here with Mr. Brett Alexander. This one's called Well-Laid Plans.
We're about the poetry, the rhythm and the rhyme, and the many shades of meaning, revealing over time. Yes, these are wondrous times for you and I. And time is on our side, and in the hands of our well-laid plans. Yes, these are wondrous times, smothered in demands of our well-laid plans. But time is like a melody with notes as blue as veins, bittersweetly sleeping off another sad refrain.
Nick Coyle here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Direction. And before that, Brett Alexander from the band that I guess we should now describe him as a member of the band called Gentleman East.
Yes.
Formerly of the Badleys. And that still feels weird for me to say.
I know. You're a big Badleys.
I'm a big Badleys fan. I close my show with them every week for about 10 years now, so I guess so. And I have a website with my 45 stories that I've written about them all linked together. If you
Now,
ever want to
have you-
read Badley's story, it's all there.
Now, have you been to more Badley shows than Kiss shows?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because there was a time when the Badleys were really pounding the clubs here in Scranton, Wilkes-Barre area, all throughout Pennsylvania, 95, 6, 7. I'd go see them 10 times a year.
Wow.
And really, that's really, once a month or not even, so sure. Yeah, many times. But, I did see Gentleman East. I saw their debut performance in Wilkes-Barre down at Barton Irby's back in August, and it was fantastic.
Awesome.
And so we will have them, too, here at Breakers in November. So
Awesome.
they are our November Artist of the Month. So, yeah, I wanted to play something from Brett's solo catalog. We don't play a lot of that as much as the Badley stuff, even though he sings a lot of the Badley stuff. That is the song that he did outside of the band, Well Laid Plans. And that Nick Coyle song goes through my head all the time. I mean,
Yeah, you were talking about that.
I mean, man, that song from Nick Coyle Direction is just fantastic. Good stuff. We're going to keep the show rolling here with Danielle. She was fantastic here at Breakers back in August when she played the Music on the Menu Live original music series. This one's called Jokes on You.
Didn't know how to say it, how I felt that day. I know you hurt me and you were gonna pay. This song's for you and how you done me wrong. Never thought it'd be this hard trying to sing this song. Now who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. Game-changing, rule-breaking, never play it right. Cutting corners, wanting more through life. You're gonna wish you never met me. Now all your secrets will be left free. Now who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. Songs for you and how you done me wrong. Never thought it'd be this hard trying to sing this song. Who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. Who's got the tries? Who's got the tears? Who's now facing all their fears? Me being gone was long overdue. Tables are turned, boy, the joke's on you. The joke's on you, boy.
She ain't the kind to bottle up her frustration. She ain't the kind to keep things to herself. Yeah, she's the kind to let you know what she's thinking. No, she ain't the kind to keep out to yourself. Well, she ain't the kind whose maintenance is low. Yeah, she ain't the kind who'll settle for anything less. Yeah, she's the kind to spend up all your money. No, she ain't the kind who's easily impressed. She ain't the kind to wear a ring on her finger. Yeah, she ain't the kind to let you say she's a man. Hey, yeah, she's the kind that don't give a damn about you anyway. No, she ain't the kind of girl who's worth your time. You're worth your time.
noche me llamo señorita. I'm not here for your hand, just wanna dance while I can still stand. Go on and rustle me
Shannon Marciata here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Stick in the Mud. I don't know why, because Shannon is not a country artist. You know, I mean, maybe she's a songwriter, so she shouldn't be against putting any genre. She likes to actually market her songs and, you know, offer them to publishing companies and so forth for other artists to do. But she does such a great job on them herself. But, you know, I've had a couple of her records over the years. That song reminds me of like Shania.
Yeah.
You know, it's just got that sassy little country vibe to it that's, you know, very popular.
Yeah, the pop country
female,
yeah,
you know, kind of, you know, I'm
Carrie Underwood kind of stuff, you know.
Exactly, right there.
Blurs the lines a little bit.
Right there. That's a catchy tune. And before that, Sue's brand new stuff called She Ain't the Kind. Of course, we had them here
For our
to
first,
kick off
the very first.
Fidelity Bank sponsored Music on the Menu Live original music series.
Yeah.
And Danielle before that, who of course did a show back in August. So, you know, those artists that have come up and performed here, obviously we're very fond of them. You know, they really have taken what we do here on the show and put it in a live setting for you. And so we're really having a lot of fun with that once a month.
And Grace's
Here at
Downfall
Records.
2 weeks ago were just fantastic.
Grace has owned it, as we knew they would. And so, and Dustin Douglas coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep, and speaking of Grace's, their album release is coming on the 26th.
26.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're now about 12 days away from the big CD release party in Scranton. So make sure you go check that. This is a band from Scranton. It's called The Great Party. A song called She's Unbelievable.
She's unbelievable, deeds inconceivable. Oh, oh, oh. Highly regrettable, though unforgettable. She ruins every place that she goes. She is unbelievable.
washing away all the hopes that come. But on the horizon, see the shining sun, rise in the sky like balloons in the air, counting the tears from the marks we share. I lit up and light up, ran right out of town. 'Cause when I'm driving, I don't feel so down. Sipping on life as it moves on by, missing the light but still blind. So I'll just do the minimum. The rest can wait till morning comes. Stuck in the middle again, skipping time that box you in. By the time they both left town, nothing felt better than settling down. On the loose, with the suitcases packed, the odds were against ever coming back. I'm wide-eyed, stood up, back to the wall. The storm outside, but it's clearer than before. Sipping on life as it moves on by, missing the light but not blind. So I'll just do the minimum. The rest can wait till morning comes. Stuck in the middle again, skipping time that box you in. And if I'm coming down, where did I go up to? I'll just do the minimum, considering the shape I'm in.
Wally and the Paul Packs here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Minimum. And before that, The Great Party with a song called She's Unbelievable. Wally and the Paul Packs, of course, a little play on words. They are based out of the Lake Wallenpaupack area.
Yes.
And so, a cool band. I like that track a lot. I've said it before on the program when I played it, but I am not a Deadhead.
No.
I don't have Grateful Dead records. My work, when I covered all the concerts for the Times Leader for 15 years, I got into that scene professionally. I got to cover things like The Other Ones and the Further Festival and Bob Weir and Rat Dog and Mickey Hart and Planet Drum. And so I'm very Phil Lesh. So for a guy that doesn't have any Dead records, you know, I saw a lot of the shows, and I do dig it. I like seeing the sense of communion that people have at the shows. Yeah. I love the fact that artists of that genre change their set lists all the time, you know, on the fly. You know, I was backstage at one of the shows once interviewing Warren Hayes from Allman Brothers.
Okay.
And because they were doing a show with some of the guys from the Dead and stuff. They all kind of crossed paths there for a while. And one guy comes into the dressing room in the interview and goes, "Hey, it's Jerry's birthday." And I guess it was in August. And Jerry had been passed away for 10 years at that point, but and Warren just says, "Oh, okay, we'll do something."
Yeah.
And during the show they played that song. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like that vibe. So that song from Wildy reminds me of Jerry Garcia, kind of gentle soul kind of vibe. Good stuff. And of course, before that, stuff from The Great Party. She's unbelievable. We'll keep the music rolling here with the Woody Browns project, a song called "Missed It by a Minute."
And I missed it by a minute, and I missed it by a chance, and I got now thinking days filled with anxiety. I'm tired of monotony, a fisherman alone at sea, searching for some clarity in a world held down by gravity. Time to just get up and leave. Need a change of scene. It's been on my mind. Done wasting my time. Today was yesterday's tomorrow. It's time to leave now. All my needs is pray. There's nothing left to say. It's another day in disarray. Time begins to leave your side. Life is changing up your pride. Just run the hell back inside. Get yourself about this ride. Say it's been on my mind. Done wasting my time. Today was yesterday's tomorrow. It's time to leave now. All my needs is pray. There's nothing left to say. It's another day in disarray. As I lay down to sleep, I find myself again. Will find myself again. I'm done wasting my time. Today was yesterday's tomorrow. It's time to leave now. All my needs in pray. Nothing left to say. It's another day in disarray. It's another day in disarray. The day this way. The day this way. The day this
Dustin Douglas and the Electric Gentlemen here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Disarray. That is brand new music from Dustin. His new album will be coming out in about 2 weeks, and he was kind enough to give us a sneak peek of the record. And so we've been playing it here for 2 weeks now. We premiered a couple tracks last week, and next week maybe we'll play the other one again because I like that other one too. Daydream.
That's a good one.
Good stuff. Before that, Woody Brown's project, a song called Missed It by a Minute. Those guys play River Street a while. It'll be interesting to see what happens down at Jazz Cafe because Tom Moran, who had managed the bar.
Yeah, it changed hands, didn't it?
Yeah, for about 20 years. Posted on Facebook that he is no longer there.
Oh.
I think he left on good terms, and he was there a long time, but maybe he just moved on to do something else. But Tom had really put a stamp on that bar. A lot of jam bands and, bringing in out-of-town talent. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that room, because that's a great room.
Yeah.
And
There's been some great bands that have gone through there.
Absolutely.
I always used to like their open mic night.
And Woody Brown's is one of those bands that swings through there a couple times a year. So hopefully they'll still have a home there, because I know they got fans to come out and see them. We're going to keep the music rolling here with a tune we premiered maybe about 3 weeks ago. An artist called Mishi. She did this record at Saturation Acres with Mr. Brett Alexander. It's a
Like
song
many
called-
local artists.
Yeah, we say his name a lot here.
Yeah.
He's got his hand all over a lot of records. This one's called Standstill.
He was a rotten SOB, I really should have got him. Problem was, I loved him too much. And how do you cut the ties to all those firsts when you're sifting through a box under your bed? The only thing left to keep him alive in your head. In your head. And how do you say goodbye to your first love? And how do you lie to say you're okay? And what do you do to pass the time when life is at a standstill? He was an accident just waiting to happen. Don't know why I let him leave when all it needs is me loving him and him loving me, crying in his arms, just about to break. The only thing we had was you and me, you and me. And how do you say goodbye to your first love? And how do you lie to say you're okay? And what do you do to pass the time while life is at a standstill? What do you think you're doing? Baby, you're not welcome here anymore. He was a rotten SOB, I really should have got him. Problem was, I loved him too much. And how do you cut the ties? And how do you say goodbye to your first love? And how do you lie to say you're okay? And what do you do to pass the time? How do you say goodbye to your first love? And how do you lie to say you're okay? And what do you do to pass the time when life is at a standstill?
here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Like That. That one, Lobo, goes back probably 2001, 2, something like that.
Oh.
Great record. Done at Saturation Acres. When they were still, that was when they were still in Danville. Clover was a band from down by Nescopec, Berwick.
Gotcha.
Husband, wife in the band, and really did some great stuff together. Reemerged about 2 years ago, start playing around again. So you could catch Clove in various various configurations here and there when they've got some time to play. And I know Kate has been joining them on stage
Yep.
at some shows. She's close with them and part of their their friends and fellow musicians. So always love digging into the Clove catalog once in a while. Before that, Grace's Downfall, Letter to Laney, again, their CD release party coming up on the 26th of September at the Moonshine Theater in Scranton. They were kind enough to join us here in the studio.
Tickets available everywhere.
Yeah.
Their Facebook page, email them wherever. Let's get this place filled up for them. It'll be awesome.
The guys were very, they said they'll deliver them. Didn't they, when they were here a few
they'll
weeks
drive
ago?
them to you
They'll
if you need
bring
them.
you tickets. So, go see Grace's Downfall. Before that, Mishi, a song called Stand Still. So this has been Music on the Menu on the River, another show in the books.
Yep.
We want to thank Fidelity Bank for their support of not only the show we do here on Sundays, but what we do at Breakers once a month. We will be back there in early October with Dustin Drevich.
Douglas,
Yes.
and the Electric Gentleman.
I don't know how to deal with that on the show because it is Dustin Drevich, and but he's been known for a long time, but he's changed his name for this project. So I don't want to confuse people. If you're a fan of Dustin Drevich, yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's who we're playing. So good stuff. I'll leave you now, as I always do with the Badleys. This one's from their little greatest hits record they put out about 3 years ago. A song called Promises. Haven't played this on the show in a long time. We'll catch you next week.
I have never been the leaving kind, and I wish you all the love that you can find. Sometimes you have to save yourself, no matter what they say. Promises get broken every day. In the end, we're only flesh and bone. Things cannot be fixed by love alone. Sometimes the only thing to do is walk away, walk away. Some promises get broken every day. So long, ain't no use in talking anyway. So long, promises get broken every day. Napoleon ran proudly to a fall. Well, Tyler ran sat back and watched it all. History is written by the winners, so they say. These promises get broken every day. So long, I got nothing left here to say. Hey, 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 I'm so long, promises get broken every day. Say there is an office in the sky. must answer for each cheat and lie. And the line stretches 10 billion miles across the Milky Way.